48-hour ones.
I have no idea.
What's
Yeah,
going on,
I don't
everybody?
know.
Bronco Juggalo.
And me, Jason, horrific nightmares.
We're
Yeah,
just,
I don't know how they do 48-hour straight streams, but
yeah,
yeah,
I
today's
don't
been a
know.
pretty
Yeah, it's been a pretty relaxed day here.
yeah,
Aside from her not feeling good, we've just been chilling.
yeah. Maybe she's just overtired. Who knows?
Maybe. Don't feel better by tomorrow, though. We'll take her to the doctor.
Yeah, your voice sounds better.
Yeah, I still got a little bit in there. I can feel it. Makes my throat feel all dry and hurt.
Speaking of which, I take allergy medicine because we got the windows open here.
Yeah, I should probably take one too.
So what else is happening, dude?
Not much, really. I brought that TV in from the garage yesterday. I can put when I put the tapes in, it doesn't pull them in. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Maybe
like
the gear
I put my hand in there and I push it down and it
and it
works.
worked.
Yeah. And then when I hit eject, it pops it out.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know, but
Hmm.
as long as it works, whatever.
Maybe it's just the motor inside.
Yeah. Well, it has been in the garage for 10 years. Yeah. What's up,
Long time.
Jennifer? What's up, Eric?
Hey guys, Eric, last round.
No, Eric Griffin.
Oh, Harry. Hey, Eric Griffin. Yeah, just doing a little streaming today, just goofing off.
Yeah. I've been
Silly
watching
stuff.
MASH for the last couple hours. I just got a little bored.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna put on something, but I don't really know what to put on. I got Insidious today
Yeah.
on Blu-ray. Just an upgrade because I needed one more to make. They give you like a deal if you buy so many. So
Right.
I already had it, but yeah, it's an upgrade. So what the hell?
And
Other
that's
than
not
that,
me saying I was bored with the show. I just was bored.
yeah, I got you. I got you. Ain't really much going on around here today. I think our neighbor's showing his Harley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
yeah, except for when he started it up and all the exhaust came inside our window.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, same old. Just chilling today. Nothing major.
Yep. Lazy day, lazy stream.
Yep. My daughter saw Avengers this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she loved it.
I know Sean and Hellhound have seen it, and Monty's seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I think I'm going this Friday with my cousin.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna come up, and I think we're gonna go see. It's 3 hours long, so and for the
It's how old?
long haul, huh?
It's 3 hours long?
3 hours and 1 minute.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. Guess they didn't want
so
to split it up into another two movies?
yeah, I have no idea. Well, my daughter did say this, and this is not really a spoiler, I don't think. I mean, it doesn't tell anything about the story. As you guys know, if you watch the Marvel movies, they always have something at the end.
Right.
Um, she told me, she said, don't waste your time sitting until the end of it. There's nothing at the end. There's no picture, but they say something at the end.
Hmm.
And she didn't tell me what they said, but she said it's a waste of time. Now, that may not mean anything to her, but it might mean something to me who's read the comic books. So
Right.
I'll sit through it anyway. I always do. But
Right.
yeah.
What's up, Ethan?
Who?
Heathen Deluxe.
Oh, yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
So I said, "Did you cry?" She said, "Everybody cried." I was like, "Okay." But yeah, same old stuff, man. I got my slashback all picked out for next week.
I'm thinking about what I want to do. But if I do the one I'm thinking of, it means I got to start a whole new franchise that I wasn't ready to start yet.
No, I think I know what you mean.
So
Does it begin with a T?
no, it begins with an S.
S?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a big franchise?
What up, Siznak? Siznak says Endgame was trash.
Really? Wow. I've heard some people say that they didn't like some of the direction that um, the directors went with some of the things, but they said overall it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Hey, Sal. I haven't heard
Listen,
anything bad yet. All I've heard is people kissing the director's ass.
yeah,
But that usually happens the first little bit.
yeah. I mean, I think no matter what, you're always going to get mixed reviews because even if the movie gets a lot of praise, you're still going to have somebody who say that they hate it. So
Right.
that's what it is. I haven't heard enough about it yet to really make a decision, other than the fact that my daughter saw it and she said it was good. So,
What's going on, Chris? Chris and Sal are in the chat.
hey, Chris.
Corb.
What, Igor? Yeah.
No, Chris Corb.
Oh, Chris Corb. What's up, brother? Brothers?
Siznak says bunch of bullshit story and not enough action.
Really?
Family was a better movie.
Really?
I don't know. I wonder. I want to see Family and I don't want to see Family. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Running you around in circles, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'll still see it this Friday, as long as my cousin comes up. I really wanted to go see Captain Marvel before.
No
Before I
spoilers,
saw it.
Heathen. I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been waiting for this to come out for a while. I miss Captain Marvel, although I think it's still playing somewhere. I'm sure it is.
Probably.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything really good about that one. That's for sure.
To me, it's kind of weird because there have been so many Captain Marvels. I kind of don't know why they settled on that one. Do you think he can walk through doors now?
He was trying to, like bouncing off.
It's not too hard to avoid the spoilers if you try.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay away from the reviews. I'll go back and watch them when after I've seen the movie.
Siznak says it sucked when Batman killed Aquaman in the end.
Yeah.
Heathen Deluxe called Captain Marvel millennial feminist propaganda.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of the original Captain Marvel. That being said, he did die of cancer, so I mean, I guess they could have put him in the story, I'm sure, but I don't know. I'm sure everybody has their favorites. You also have Monica Rambeau. They didn't do her, which I was surprised. And there's also a Miss Marvel, which is a
Yeah, Rich is a huge fan of Miss Marvel.
yeah. I can't remember what nationality she was though.
I don't know. She's blonde.
No, that's the one that's in the movie theaters.
Where she used to wear a red sash and had a lightning bolt across her chest.
Hmm. Yeah, they called her Warbird.
You okay? Yeah.
She wants to see what's going on.
She's tired, dude. She's falling asleep. She can't stay awake.
Oh. No. Is your daddy comfy? I think so.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She's been like this all day.
Maybe she just run down. I don't know.
I don't know. She doesn't have a fever or nothing.
I used to always do the thing with my daughter. How come your face is so smooth this way and so rough this way?
Yeah.
Yeah. 28 now.
Me too, says Nick. And I know Jason's definitely waiting for the new Godzilla.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that. As a matter of fact, here's I don't know if you guys subscribe to Mill Creek, their channel, but they are doing a Mothra Steelbook that looks unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's going to be $24.99 from what I looked it up on Amazon, and they have pre-orders already, and they're $24.99, and it's really nice. Looks really nice. Mill Creek's been doing a lot better lately, in my opinion, anyway.
What up, Death? A little later
Son.
today, I'm going to be putting,
Hey, Kevin.
a little later today, I'm going to be putting up my re-ranking of the Joker cards. I'll be putting that up a little later this afternoon. What's up, Andrew?
Andrew Ballina?
Yep.
Hey, what's up?
Is he doing it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're doing a stream. Nothing better to do. Just a lazy day stream.
Yeah.
Here on the tablet. Uh-oh. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there I am. So,
Yeah, we'll see, Heathen. We'll see.
yeah, I'm pretty stoked for the new Godzilla flick. Looks like it's going to be pretty cool. We can't
I'm
compete.
actually a big fan of the new one, so
You are?
I was talking to Siznak.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I like the one with Bryan Cranston. I thought it was pretty good.
Andrew says that the Mothra Steelbook looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get that when it comes out. I was hoping they would send it to me, but I don't know if they're going to do that. They haven't really been sending any steel books, so. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, picture on the front and back. If anybody's interested, definitely go check out Mill Creek. They have the advertisement for it up, and I think on Amazon you can look at the pictures on the front and back. Pretty sure.
Nice. Andrew says he hasn't seen any of the Mothra movies.
It's been a while for me. Usually I watch the Godzilla movies and the Gamera movies, but it's been a while since I've seen the Mothra ones.
She seems to think so, Jennifer, but she's not feeling good, I don't think. She's been like this all day long.
If she doesn't have the flu or something.
Siznak, I'll tell you this, my the Great Malenko's in my top 3. There you go, there's a hint.
You haven't done. I don't think you've done any cards since you did the last one, did you? Last year?
Any rankings? No, but I've done some other Juggalo videos.
Pretty sure I've seen them. Even though I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, in fact, Siznak, well, Jay, you ain't dropped that ranking yet, but I don't know if Siznak follows your channel. Siznak, if you
Right?
don't follow Jay's channel, check him out. He just picked up a few of those yesterday. He's gonna do a unboxing video.
For what?
The MST3K.
Oh,
He asked if we see Mystery Science Theater with Gamora or Gamera. Sorry.
I'm not sure what these have on there. Let me look. They're right here. This one, the volume 4, has a girl in gold boots, Hamlet, overdrawn at the memory bank, Space Mutiny. The Atomic Brain, The Unearthly, The Side Hackers, and Shorts Volume 2. The first
Awesome,
one has
Jeff. Congrats.
Angel's
Yes.
Revenge, Cave Dwellers, Pod People, and Shorts Volume 1.
Kevin just hit 1,000.
That's awesome.
Um,
That is awesome.
yeah, Siznak, it's Horrific Nightmares JM. Sorry. I haven't heard the new Twisted CD yet. I've heard only songs here and there. But unlike some people, I still have no issue with Twisted. I still keep Twisted on my playlist. And I still go see him in concert, and I don't give a shit about everybody's petty bullshit.
Wait a minute, which one is Twisted? Was he in the Big Money Hustlers?
They were, yeah, it was the two sidekick guys for the bad guy.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
Mama payment. Give her payment. He's not having it.
But yeah, Show, I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, thank you. I waited until I went away and then moved the space this way.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah, I hope Joe feels better. Nah, he's been kind of out of it all weekend.
I just haven't picked it up, dude. You know I don't stream.
The
I
flu.
only buy physical copies. I don't stream music.
Oh. Got a few CDs this weekend, too.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah. Nothing earth-shattering, but a couple good ones.
Yeah, Joe's not feeling good, Andrew. That's
Why, it was
awesome,
so
bro.
quiet stream.
Yeah, that's awesome, Siznak.
He was feeling crappy.
I've been down since 1994, and I've yet to get to a gathering.
Really?
Yeah.
And how far is it away from you?
This year it's in, where is it this year? Siznak, Iowa? Or Ohio or somewhere? I don't fucking know. I think it's Thornsville, Iowa. No, I don't know. Where the fuck is it? Where's it at this year? I don't fucking remember. Oh, it's in Indiana. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
The cat?
Yeah, she tried to go for this window.
She broke your transformer.
Already freaking.
What? No, she goes up in the window. She knocks the stuff down. She'd be gone. Gone.
I don't know about that. He just ain't feeling good.
Got outvoted, huh? Keeps the kids company, I'm sure.
Yeah. Gets the mice when they come around.
Yep. So what's new with everybody out there in YouTube land? What's the good word? Anybody seen anything good? hear me. Oh, no, they can see me. I watched House in the Alley the other day, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's a Vietnamese film. It's pretty good.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing new aside from what I reviewed the other day.
yeah. I was going to watch something today, but decided to go to the flea market, picked up some stuff. Um, nothing earth shattering, just some decent stuff.
I thought about doing that one, Andrew, but I'm not sure. He says he watched TCM2 for this week's slasher review, and he still hates it.
I really disliked that movie when it first came out because I'm such a big fan of the original. And when I was younger, I didn't like comedy with my horror. It kind of grew on me after a while. But definitely not one of my favorites in the franchise. I mean, my favorite's always the original, and then number 2 is number 3 for me.
I hate that
But-
movie.
What?
I hate that movie.
Number 3?
Oh, well, number 2. Number 3 sucks, though, too.
No.
Yeah.
Number 3 is awesome.
I was so bored during that movie.
Really?
Yeah. I actually prefer 4 over all the original sequels.
4 is okay. It's fun. It's not a great movie, but it is fun.
I like the new Leatherface more than any of them, including the original.
The new movie Leatherface
Mm-hmm.
better than the original Texas Chainsaw
Yeah,
Massacre.
I like that one a lot.
I liked it too. I wouldn't go near the original, but
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
yeah. You watched the alternate ending, didn't you?
I think so. I don't remember.
See, now I think that should have been the regular ending because to me it felt more like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Hmm.
But
I have the Blu-ray. I think it's on there. I might not have watched the alternate ending. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
it's on there. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Freaking Siznak, Rob Zombie's Halloweens are the best in the series. Hell no. He tells me that every time he comes on.
Who
I
does?
don't know if he actually believes it or not. He just says it.
Who does?
Siznak.
Yeah. I can handle the first one. The second one is just
Dumb.
just not good at all. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first one.
Oh, wake up.
They replaced. I still don't know why they replaced the actor in the first one. Maybe because he got older.
Which actor?
The one that played.
Oh, you mean the kid?
Yeah.
Well, that and the kid is fucking annoying as hell.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Wasn't any better in the second one, though.
Very true.
What's up, Tim?
What's up, Tim?
He said, yeah, the kid was too old by the second.
Yeah. He was also in Hancock with Will Smith. He was annoying in that one too.
Yeah. That movie was okay.
I like Hancock.
It surprised me. I thought it was going to be really shitty, and it surprised me.
Yeah. I like the concept behind it.
Hmm.
And it made me laugh. I think I saw it in the theaters, if I'm not mistaken.
I wish he would say that about his wife, says Nick. Rob Zombie said the kid looked too old to play the part.
Yeah. Yep.
That happens with a lot of child actors. I've heard Andrew in horror movies. They're not allowed to watch the movies they're in.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people do that with their kids. The little kid that's in now I know you're yanking my chain, says Nick. He says the addition of the white horse was perfect. The kid that played in New Nightmare and also in Pet Cemetery.
Gage?
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to watch the movies
Really?
until he was older.
He was in a lot of things, though. He was kind of a
Mhm.
mainstay in the 90s.
Yeah,
He used to be in the show Full House. He was in Mercury Rising with Bruce Willis.
right.
And a few other things. Seemed like he was always in something. Pretty good actor, the kid is.
Oh, not totally, Andrew. I remember watching the behind the scenes interviews and stuff on Halloween 4 and 5, and like especially with 5, she said, like, Daniel Harris said that what's his name played Myers? I just forgot again. Not Dirks. Is it Dirks? Oh. Um
Not Wilbur. It's
no, in 5.
um
Starts with a D. Well, anyways, he was always taking off the mask and telling her it's just me, we're just playing. And so she said she was never really scared.
Hmm.
And then same like, movies are filmed like in pieces. So whenever the kid has to scream, they may just go to him and say, scream really loud. And then they do the scream and then they cut again. So he might not actually ever see the scary stuff.
it's very true.
So you never know with movies. Hey Travis, what's going on, bro?
What's up, Travis? I was thinking about putting on something in the background, but I don't really know what I want to watch.
Yeah, maybe Andrew. I'm just not really sure.
Hey Andrew, have you ever seen Sweatshop?
Hang on a sec, bro.
Yeah. Man, she's out. Big time. Hmm. Oh man.
Yeah, sorry about that. Andrew said yes, he's seen Sweatshop, but he didn't like it.
Yeah.
And Kevin said they banned his review of the movie or his kill count.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I didn't really care for it either, so I'm going to give it another shot this week. See if I like it any better. I remember the kills being pretty good, but I don't remember the rest of the movie being good. So
Right.
yeah.
Oh, for a second, Heathen, I thought you were saying that was the best 80s slasher. He's asking what's the best 80s slasher.
Oh boy.
That's a tough one because there's so many good films that we all love. But I'm still going to go with Nightmare on Elm Street, the original.
I'd probably have to say either Halloween 2, the original, or Friday the 13th Part 2.
You really think those are better than Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yep.
Really?
And it's kind of what I prefer. I mean, I still like I like Freddy, but I like Michael Myers and I like Jason more than I do Freddy.
See, I love Halloween too, and I like Friday the 13th Part 2, but Nightmare's always been a masterpiece to me.
It's a good movie. Definitely a good movie. And I've always liked Freddy, but he's kind of low on the totem pole. Actually, I like Chucky better than Freddy too.
Oh,
Or not.
that's cool. To each their own,
Yeah,
you
but,
know. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street is definitely a slasher. It's
yeah,
a supernatural slasher, but it's definitely a slasher.
yeah. And we were talking to Chris, and Chris last night, Horror Digest, and I think Wishmaster gets overlooked a lot because I do like that movie a lot.
I do too. I love that movie.
First two are really, really good. Fun, cheesy movies.
I gotta disagree with you again, Heathen. Child's Play is probably the best franchise in horror as far as consistency. They only have one bad movie in that whole franchise.
Which was?
Seed of Chucky. And
Still
even
fun.
that one I've come to have fun with.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's pretty consistent. We'll see what happens when the remake comes out. I know how you feel about that one.
Yeah. I don't consider it part of the series or the franchise.
But it is.
No, technically it's not. Done by a completely different studio. It
Yeah,
has nothing to
but
do
they
with the
did the first one
creators.
out.
It's not in the story. It's technically it has nothing to, the only thing it shares is a name. That's only because legalities let them do it.
Yeah. Well, MGM put out the original.
Yeah, I know, but they ever said they lost the rights to it years ago.
And they're probably going to have Don Mancini's name on it somewhere.
All they're gonna do is put he created the characters because they have to put
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. It's not part of the franchise. It can't be part of the franchise if it's made by a different company.
Well, they did make the first one, so it kind of goes back to that.
But like I said, they sold the rights to Universal or Paramount, whoever it is. They own the company.
Yeah, well, I mean, Friday the 13th sold the rights to New Line Cinema. Does that mean it's still not Friday the 13th?
But if who had it before? Paramount?
Paramount, yeah.
Yeah, if they go back and remade another one, it would not be part of the franchise. Because even the remake was done under New Line.
Right. But does that mean the ones that are done under New Line don't count?
No, they count because they bought the rights to the franchise. MGM has no rights to the franchise. They only have rights to the name.
Well, they got to have rights to the story somehow.
Even the story, that's why they changed the story, because they have no rights to it. And Mancini told them they couldn't use it.
Watch it be like a mega hit. Don Mancini's going to be pissed off then, won't he?
Nope.
Yeah.
Honestly, he probably wouldn't mind because then it might give the regular movies back to the theaters.
Yeah.
But
or get them more money for Blu-rays and all that because of people checking them out now.
Hey, Adeline.
Yeah, there's Adeline.
We're not doing a very long stream. We're just doing a short one just for the hell of it.
We're shooting a poop.
Yeah. I agree with that, Travis.
It always seems to come back to Child's Play, doesn't it? At least right now. I mean,
Well, they do have the rights to the Friday the 13th name now, or New Line Cinema does, anyways.
Yeah.
But then freaking Arthur or whatever, Miller or whatever his name is, had to go and start his crap in the lawsuit. Now who knows what's going on with that?
That's aggravating because Shows you right there. It's not about the fans. It's about money. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely buying Leprechaun Returns when it comes out. That movie was awesome.
Yeah, I saw that on Amazon for pre-order.
Right. Well, it's already
Yeah,
out in the UK.
you know what? Maybe after the new one comes out, maybe I'll finally do a Leprechaun ranking.
That's what I'm waiting for too.
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting to do it since last year. I was going to do it in October, but decided just to do the 31 days instead.
I've already got my Leprechaun Returns review ready.
Do you really?
I just haven't released it yet
How come?
because I'm waiting to do the whole franchise.
Oh, yeah, I guess that
Part
makes
3,
sense.
Travis, that's a good one.
Yeah, part 3 is awesome.
I
It's
love
funny.
Leprechaun. It's one of my favorite franchises.
I never liked part 3 when I first saw it. 3 and 4 to me weren't that good, but I've come to appreciate it over the years. It's got some really, really inventive kills, that's for sure. Some of my favorite kills are in Leprechaun 3.
Don't listen to him, Andrew. That's an awesome, awesome freaking series.
What's that?
Heathen said you're not missing much. Andrew said he's never seen any of the Leprechauns.
They're fun. They're just fun. As long as you don't take them seriously. If you really are going to see a knockdown, drag out, slash them up slasher movie, then that's not Leprechaun. Probably isn't the one for you. But
the only one that sucks out of that franchise is the remake. Oh, and part 4, but part 4 was fun still.
yeah, it's like I know people don't like when they call it that, but kind of like a guilty pleasure.
That's each their own. Everybody likes or doesn't like what they like, you know. I just like giving people crap.
Part 4, I actually never really minded it that much. It's not a great movie. It's kind of stupid, but I always kind of liked it.
Part 4 is dumb, but it's fun. Like I said, I have fun with it.
Yeah.
The Leprechaun in the Hoods. The first one is okay. Second one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the second one.
I didn't mind Origins that much.
Oh, that movie sucks.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
They should have just called it generic monster movie.
Or yeah. I don't think it should have had the Leprechaun name to it, but
yeah. Andrew wants to know if you like the Children of the Corn franchise.
That's a rough one.
I like the first 3.
I like them now more than I did when I was younger because I can appreciate them a little bit more. But the first 3 are pretty good. Part 4 is okay. Part 5, eh. The 6 is terrible. 7 is. Some of the Children of the Corn remind me of the Hellraiser. Like it's almost like they were written for something else, but just had it thrown in.
Yeah. I like
7
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Well, the third one's kind of iffy, but
well, I've always liked it's just I don't know, it's not a guilty pleasure, but I just like it.
Yeah.
I love the Omen franchise. I think that's one of the best franchises in horror.
Even the 4th one, which was a TV movie, wasn't bad.
I haven't seen the 4th one though.
It's not bad.
I've never been able to find a copy.
It's not easy. I wish I would have bought them all. Giant used to have them years ago.
It was on a multi-pack I was trying to get, but I can't find it anymore. Parts 1 and 3 are my favorite.
What's that?
Parts 1 and 3 are my favorite.
You love for 2?
I like 2, but I love 3. That one freaks me out a little bit.
I think 3 drags more than the rest of them do.
I like what Sam Neill does in that one.
I do too. But
and I also think that there's like a certain scene in part 3 that like really gets to me.
I think you told me what that scene was before.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. So I haven't heard anything about a new Hatchet yet.
I hope they do. I really do.
I thought Victor Crowley was supposed to be the last one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few good TV horror films. Hell, Leprechaun Returns is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Amityville Horror, the remake is better than the original.
What's that?
Amityville Horror. Hey, there's
Uh,
Eric Last Venom 76.
hey, what's up, Eric? Should have my Metallica list up by tomorrow.
Sweet.
It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
I put mine up today.
Yeah. Did you? I don't think I've seen it yet.
Well, how the hell do you know you're tagged then? I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Well, Sean said anybody can do it that wanted to do it. I planned on it, but when you said you tagged me, I figured I would get a head start on it. So
Yeah.
I have all the numbers and everything written down.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I put it together at work the other day.
A bunch of 90s Metallica in yours.
Yep.
Mine and Eric's list are very similar.
No, Black Album is the best Metallica album ever made. Probably one of the best freaking metal albums ever made.
That is the incorrect answer, my friend.
Kristen agrees with me. That's all that matters. I'm sorry, dude. I still say so. The other ones, Master of Puppets, all that, don't have nothing on those.
Oof.
Playing fast does not mean that it's better. When you only know 3 chords, it doesn't mean shit.
Songs were better.
I don't think so. They were just longer.
That's true. But
Ride the Lightning is actually, in my opinion, one of their worst albums.
really?
Yeah. I've always thought that was like one of their worst. I mean, it's
I
not
think
a
I-
bad album. I like it. It's just not one of their worst albums. Actually, no, I don't like Pantera that much at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've never
I
been
think-
a huge Pantera fan. I like a few of their stuff, but I was never been a big Pantera fan.
I could take them or leave them, but a lot of my friends liked it, so
I
would
liked Hell
support
Yeah
it.
more than Pantera.
Who?
Hell Yeah.
I don't know who they are.
Vinnie Paul. Oh shit. Half the members from Mudvayne, half the members from Pantera.
Huh.
They have that song Alcohol and Ass. Oh, they're
Never
a
heard
good
it.
they're a really good fucking band. So no, I don't think so, Andrew.
Yeah, did Andrew do his favorite Metallica songs?
I don't know. I tagged him in it though. He says I need a lesson in heavy metal. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I've been listening to metal since I was knee high to a grasshopper eye.
Yep.
I like what I like.
Somebody should do a
What I've
well,
learned.
they could do the big 4. Slayer, a Slayer top 10, a Megadeth top 10, and a why is it, you know?
Anthrax.
Yes.
You know what's funny?
Right.
I've always thought Anthrax should never have been part of the big 4.
Why?
I like Anthrax. They're a really good band, but I think there were bands that were better than them. Motorhead, for example. I think Motorhead should be in the big 4 if you ask me. But
then would do the big 5.
yeah.
Yeah, I like Motorhead.
And nowadays with newer metal, Iron Maiden, there you go. Iron Maiden should definitely.
What's that?
Iron Maiden, in my opinion, is one of the best heavy metal bands of all time. Mm-hmm.
They're great. I tend to like the older stuff a little bit more.
Jen, I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan and a Meatloaf fan. Meatloaf is one hell of an entertainer too.
Yeah.
You know, and that dude can. That's the thing. People make rock and roll out to be it's got to be this or it's not. Bullshit. There's a lot of things that rock is, but it can't be emo as long as it's not emo.
Actually, I don't really care for Guns N' Roses that much, to be honest.
No. I will say that their first album, especially, is more metal than just about any other metal album ever released. If you really think about what metal is, they were very misclassified. Whoever's called them a hairband was so wrong.
Yeah.
And those guys were dirtier and more street than just about any metal band.
I didn't like that they called any bands hair metal. I thought it was a stupid terminology for that.
Yeah, it was. Motley
Kind of
Crue's another one.
What's that?
Motley Crue's another one that got mislabeled.
Well,
They just
didn't hurt
embraced it, though. They embraced the label
Yeah, it didn't
because it
hurt
got them
that
more
they
chicks.
wore makeup and
Yeah.
sprayed their hair up and everything like that. But I just thought that
Look, well, you
just
and I both know who is to blame for that. David Bowie and Kiss are to blame for that.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper too, but even his makeup didn't get until like the later years, you know.
And it wasn't as much as Kiss and of course David Bowie, but yeah,
Yeah, I liked the Dirt. It was fun.
yeah, definitely.
I'm actually a big Bon Jovi fan. I don't call them metal, but they're definitely a rock band. They're a rock and roll band. They're not a metal band.
It kind of started as a metal band.
Like their very first albums, a little bit, but they definitely kind of forged that '80s sound, you know. Because a lot of people forget that their first album, Bon Jovi, the album came out in '78.
Did it really?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure if the album actually dropped in '70. It might have dropped in '79 or '80, but they were doing the songs on that album on American Bandstand in '78.
Really?
Yeah.
What about their second one, that's 7,800 Fahrenheit or whatever it was called?
78 degrees Fahrenheit or something. Yeah. That one is one of my least favorite albums by them.
I just don't remember when it came out. No, it was
I
in
don't either.
between and,
It was in between
between
that
the-
one and New Jersey.
and Slippery When Wet.
Yeah, Slippery When Wet came out after. I like Alice in Chains. They were also mislabeled. Alice in Chains is not a grunge band. They were a metal band that got mislabeled.
They were, yeah. Unfortunately, they were there. They were prominent during the transition from one to the other.
And that they happen to be from Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's where, but still, they weren't known. Pearl Jam's a grunge band. Nirvana was a grunge band. Alice in Chains, their music was not grunge, if you ask me.
Yeah, they were more metal. So was Soundgarden was more metal too.
Yeah. I saw. Have you ever seen Lamb of God play?
No.
Oh my God, those guys are fucking amazing. So fucking loud too.
I
That's
don't
what
really listen to a lot.
back in the day. Lamb of God's is a thrash band. They've been around since the late '80s.
Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of new metal though.
Oh,
That people talk about. Yeah, I mostly stick with the '80s and the '90s.
new metal stuff that I like is I love Slipknot. I like Corn. I like Corn. Everything before follow the leader forward or back.
Yeah.
I really got into Linkin Park. A lot of people didn't, but I like that mixture. You know, that the metal mixed with the vocals, because Chester could sing.
Yeah.
And then
it could-
like the hip hop influence, I kind of like that. But I like that ever since Aerosmith did it with Run DMC. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And then Anthrax doing it with Public Enemy.
Or by themselves.
Yeah.
I'm the man.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That was always funny.
I saw that tour with they opened up for Ozzy.
Yeah. Well, Avenged
Yeah, they were-
Sevenfold is a new metal, or not new metal. What's that term called for that wave right now?
I have no idea.
Metalcore, something like that. Whatever. I'm not into them. Really, I like the couple. I like their drummer. He was really good before he died. The Rev is an awesome drummer. I love Slipknot. I like the first Limp Bizkit album. After that, that shit sucked.
Yeah, I never really got into all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, see, I was in high school when a lot of that shit came out, So it kind of
Right.
had an influence on the stuff I was listening to because it was around me.
Definitely.
So
Yeah, when metal died, it was just kind of
what are you doing?
sucky. Is that the cat again?
No, it's my daughter.
Oh,
I like Tool and I like The Perfect Circle. They were around that time too, my high school years. Nine Inch Nails, they're really good. Good to
I
see
do like
live too. And of course, I'm a huge Marilyn Manson fan. I always have been.
I like some of his stuff.
Yeah.
It just wasn't my. I don't know. I guess it just wasn't my era.
Yeah. I like how he really kind of blended so many different types of metal and music.
Yeah,
Like he did this, his glam album and he did his, not really thrash, but like harder, heavier album. And he does all his industrial stuff and you know,
he's a smart guy. There's no doubt about that.
yeah.
He was also in the show Salem.
Yeah. He's also in he also had a part in season 7 of
Californication.
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, really? He was in
Yeah.
Californication. Yeah,
He plays a neo-Nazi in Sons of Anarchy.
I can see it.
He also likes to have sex with Jews.
I can see that too.
But
Yeah,
he
he's a
said he
smart
did it
dude.
for his dad.
Oh,
His
really?
dad was, I guess, him and his dad. He used to hate his parents. But him and his dad reconciled. I don't know, whatever long it's been now ago. And his
Yeah.
father loves Sons of Anarchy, and so he found a way to get, or he talked to them to get himself on the show. So that way he could,
Yeah.
for his dad. So,
He's pretty good in Salem.
yeah. What's funny is I saw, hey, come on,
Nutty doctor.
it's okay. Come on, wake up. Wake up. You want to go out there, mommy? Come on. Let's go out there. Come on. Man, she was getting so hot on me.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Bam Bam shows in the house.
Oh, cool.
Andrew, I don't know if you heard me answer you though, but yes, I do like Testament.
Yeah. Awesome. Trying to think of what my favorite album by them is. Probably Souls of Black.
I saw Manson and Slayer together. Okay.
Did you really?
And people can say whatever they want, arguably, whatever. Manson is the more popular act. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He headlined the whole tour. He was the headliner. Okay.
Right. Makes sense.
So Slayer, and I love Slayer. All right. Slayer ends, and everybody's having this great time. We're all having fun. And then the people that were just there for Slayer started picking fights and talking shit with everybody else.
Really?
And it was really fucking annoying. And I got pissed. I turned around and told this dude, if you guys just wanted to see Slayer, why didn't you just fucking leave after Slayer left? I mean, why you gotta be an asshole and ruin this for other people? These people, I mean, I told him, I said, you didn't pay for my fucking ticket, I did. I want to watch this fucking show. He was so drunk he got all butthurt and took off.
But hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it just pissed me off. It was like, dude, what the fuck's up with people? Like, if you don't want to see something, why are you there? You know?
Yeah.
I remember.
I don't know if I went to see a show just for an opening act. I probably did it one time or another. Oh yeah, I did. I did. But I liked the other acts. I just didn't like them as much as the opening act.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've seen Journey and Def Leppard together twice because they actually did 2 tours together, and
Yeah.
they alternated who opened. You know, so that was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I went to a tour like that. It was Tesla, Great White, and Badlands.
Hmm.
And the first time I saw them, Great White headlined because their album was hitting hard, right? When they came
Yeah, they
back
stopped
around
selling it
again,
here too, buddy. They take the caps off here too.
what's that?
Uh, Marty says that happened when Linkin Park was with Metallica in Ireland, and that's why they can't have bottles with caps in the concerts anymore in Ireland. Same thing here, same reason. Not maybe because of that band, but the same reason. So, Skid Row is a thrash metal band. They were another band that got mislabeled during the 80s. But their first 2 albums are pretty fucking heavy.
They're heavy. I wouldn't call them thrash.
Their first album, like their underground album, the one before they got signed, I can't
Yeah,
remember what it's called right now. That thing was fast as fuck.
yeah, I get
I
what
can't
you're
remember
saying.
what the name of the album is right now, but they
It got
re-released it like years later after Sebastian Bach had already left the band.
yep.
And but yeah, well, they started out as a thrash band. Just like Michael Bolton started out in a metal band. And then somebody came to him and said, "We can make millions of dollars getting suburban housewives in their middle-aged years to drop their panties."
You know what band he was in?
The Blackjacks.
I'm
See,
embarrassed
heathen,
that you.
heathen. I know my metal history. I
Me
used to
too.
I used to live on Headbangers Ball.
Yes, yes. And actually, that metal show was really good before they took it off.
That one too. That was a good one too. Um, and you know what I've always felt sorry for? I've always felt sorry for Dave Mustaine. I think we talked
Yeah,
about this before, but it doesn't
yeah.
matter what Megadeth does; they'll never get out of Metallica's shadow.
Whenever I think of Redhead Stepchild, I see a picture of him
I mean,
because he's redhead and he's stepchild.
they released
He's
their
kind of the
probably
first
their
boy.
biggest album of all time, Countdown to Extinction. And what does Metallica do? They put out the Black Album the exact same year.
Yeah. Everybody raves about that album, but I think Rust in Peace is so much better.
I
So
love
much
Rust in
better.
Peace, but I really did like Countdown. But like I said, that was my album. That was like when I was really getting into them.
Yeah.
So I stole that
Mine
album.
was Peace Sells, which is a great album too.
Yeah. I stole that album. I never bought it. I stole it. I still have it too.
That was the first album, first thrash album I bought.
Yeah.
Went with a buddy to the record store. That just came out, and Slippery When Wet just came out.
Hmm.
He bought Slippery When Wet. I bought Peace Sells, but who's buying? And that
Both
was a
good albums.
radical. It was a radical change in my
Yeah.
history of music.
Both good albums.
Yeah, yeah. But Peace Sells is a lot better.
I'm probably one of the few people on the planet that liked Risk and
I
Cryptic
have it.
Writings.
I don't remember it. I have it. I don't remember it though.
Yeah, the biggest thing that came out of Risk was Goldberg the Wrestler's theme song.
Really?
Yeah. And then they played it in like they played it at like sporting events for around the world for like the next 10 years.
Yeah, he never really matched their success, but he's done really well though. I mean, A lot of his albums are great.
Yeah. And just to think, though, if he would have held his liquor a little better, he still would have been with the band.
You know,
And they said that's what it was. At least that's what they claim. Was
right.
that it was his drinking and he was getting violent and shit like that,
But look at all the music we would have missed out on, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad it happened, to be honest.
Well, those things work weird, like you look at Ozzy's career with Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
People could argue however they want. Ozzy's solo stuff undoubtedly sold more than the Black Sabbath stuff did.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great stuff we wouldn't have had if he wouldn't have been gone. I mean,
Very
but I still love Black Sabbath,
Yeah.
And I've always loved the Ozzy years more than the Dio years and stuff. I love Dio, but Sabbath was Ozzy's band.
Yeah. I agree.
No.
I agree.
I think I
I'll probably
lost
get
a
lot of
few
hate for
people
that.
by I think I lost a few people because they didn't like what I was saying.
Probably.
I'm waiting for my next thumbs down.
Dio's awesome, but that was Ozzy's band.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Dio's another one I always thought was funny. How do you be hardcore with a name like Rainbow?
Well, that wasn't his band. That was Richie Blackmore's band.
That's true.
But they put out some good stuff.
And I still say that you can trace all metal back to two bands. You can trace it back to Black Sabbath
and Led
and
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
Yep.
And like the guys that went the Black Sabbath way, they were the groups that came out like Metallica, Megadeth, stuff like that. And the groups that went the Led Zeppelin way were kind of the Bon Jovi and the Motley Crue and a little bit of both in the middle. Guns N' Roses was kind of in the middle, But like Led Zeppelin wanted chicks, and you could tell, I mean, you never saw Ozzy shaking his hips and trying to look sexy.
Very true. He probably couldn't have done it anyway. He would probably have fallen over on stage.
He wasn't good looking enough. Yeah, honestly, I do too, Andrew. I still love War Pigs is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
And when Ozzy plays that, he still plays it. I actually saw Black Sabbath on their first farewell tour back in '97.
Did you really?
Yep, I was there.
Wow.
And the first farewell tour, I can't talk, farewell tour. And then like 5 farewell tours later, they're still going.
Now, was that in '97? Was that when the whole band was back together? Before I think it was Bill Ward. Bill Ward quit, didn't he, or was it Geezer Butler?
Geezer Butler came back for that because here's a fun story about that. And I heard the only reason Geezer Butler came back for that was he wanted to get his son's band on the tour. And that was I don't remember if that was the first Ozfest tour or the second one. But you know who his son's band is, right?
Oh, which one?
The Wallflowers.
That's Dylan's son.
Back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, Geezer Butler's son is in that band too. Oh, wait, maybe it was
Oh,
311.
really?
Maybe it was 311. Yeah, Butler's, it was one of those bands. One of those like weird 90s, like,
Flash in the pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I knew Dylan's son was in the Wallflowers.
later, Andrew.
See you, Andrew.
Well, buddy, we've been on here about an hour. You good?
Yeah, good.
All right, man. It was good to talk to you.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, stick around for just a sec.
Okay.
You guys already done?